What's going on, guys? Stein back with another video. Negative thought in, positive action out. This is one of the most powerful tools you can use in your entire life. I got this from Andy Frisella, and I will never forget it because it's so powerful. Whenever you have a negative thought, any negative thought, you put out a positive action. For example, negative thought, I don't want to get up right now. Positive action, you get up. Negative thought, I really don't want to work out right now. Positive action, go work out immediately. Don't question it and work out in 30 minutes. Do it immediately. Negative thought in, I really don't want to be uncomfortable right now. I really don't want to do that. Positive action out, go do it. If you fundamentally lived your life in this manner and did these specific, if you did basically listening to your mind, whenever you have a negative thought and putting out a positive action, if you did that for every time you got a negative thought and you put out a positive action, how differently your life would change in just 1 week. If you did that for 1 week. Literally 1 week, you did any negative thought you have, boom, positive action out. And that's another thing that is needed to be mentioned in this video is when you do have negative thoughts, and this is why journaling is just so important, is because when you do have those negative thoughts, you need to write them down on a piece of paper. Write down the negative thought, write down, what you're feeling. Write down, it's important to express your thoughts on paper. So this way okay, I feel this way, I'm thinking like this, but if I can transform my thinking to think like this, that's going to make me successful. It's just this little switch. It's a little switch that you can do to literally alter your brain that will literally change everything. It'll change your whole impact of everything. So it's insane because, like I said, it's a small little change. It doesn't feel like it would be much, but it would literally change the whole outcome of your entire life. Because if you think about it, everyone has negative thoughts that come in onto their mind every single day. Every single day, there's always those negative thoughts in. You just gotta shut that voice up. Literally, you're beating your mind. You're telling yourself. You're beating your mind and you're telling yourself, shut up, and you put out the positive action. Whenever you get that negative thought, boom, positive action. Every time. You do that every time. Every single time, positive action. Your life will it'll transform so much if people will literally just understand this simple concept. Instead of, what normally, I'll tell you what 99% of people do. This is what they do. They'll get the thought, negative thought in. They won't do it. They won't have the positive action out. They won't do it. They'll feel like crap. And guess what? They'll get more negative thoughts. They won't do the things that they're supposed to do. They'll keep procrastinating on and on and on. Guess what happens? They do this Monday to Thursday. Guess what happens? They don't have to work anymore. Friday comes. Okay, now they can do whatever they want. Okay, now comes the drugs. Now comes the alcohol. Now comes the party. Now comes the Netflix. Now comes all the pleasure, because you weren't disciplined. You weren't disciplined with your mind. But if you're disciplined with your mind, starting earlier in the week, starting at the beginning of the week, and literally every single day for the rest of your life, you would be free forever. Because that's literally what you have to do. Instead of listen to your negative thoughts, listen to your powerful thoughts, your strong thoughts, your thoughts that guide you in the right direction. That's the thoughts you want to listen to. You don't want to listen. Why would you want to listen? This is why I love Andrew Tate. He says, why would I want to believe something that takes power away from me? And it just makes so much sense, because it's why would you want to believe that you're weak? Why would you want to believe that you can't do something? Why would you want to believe that all these negative thoughts? Why would you want to believe any of that stuff? You wouldn't. you would not want to believe any of that. Another thing, what Brandon Carter says that I love is that, he says, don't say anything about yourself you don't want to be true. And I actually caught myself earlier today. I literally remember telling myself, because I was working out with someone, and I said to myself, or not to myself, I said to them, I have weak calves. And then I immediately caught myself, boom, right there. You catch yourself. You have to catch yourself. You have to be observant. You have to catch yourself. You don't catch yourself, these negative thoughts in, you won't realize you're actually having negative thoughts. You need to catch yourself. This is why journaling is so important. Write down your thoughts all the time. Anyways, I caught myself, and I said that. I was like, no. I'm not going to say that, because I know that whatever I say, you don't want to say anything that you don't want to be true. So obviously I don't want my calves to be weak, but I said that to myself, thinking they're weak, whatever. So I'm like, no, you know what? My calves are strong. Like, my calves are strong. I completely switched it, and I said that. That's the simple switch that you need to do. And that's just a small example. Like, you can literally switch anything that you have that's negative by putting it positively, by just a little switch. It'll switch your whole mindset. It'll transform your whole outlook on life of the way you think, because our thinking determines our life. Like, if you really want to think about it, our thinking determines our life. Every single thought you have, and every single decision, like, it's what it is. It's thought, decision, thought, decision, thought, decision. That's what your life is. Your life is literally a thought and decision. I had a thought, boom, make a video. Decision, boom, I'm making this video. Thought, I need to eat after this video. Decision, I'm going to eat. As opposed to, thought, I'm not making that much money right now. Decision, I'm just going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. Like, that just makes no sense. Like, thought in, have your thought, boom, positive action out. I'm going to do this to make more money. I'm going to do this to make more money. I need to do this. Like, write out everything. I need to do this. 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 Like, write out everything you need to do and do it. If you have everything written out that you need to do, and you literally boom, 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 like, if you have everything written out you need to do, it'll be so much easier to do it, because you literally have it written out. I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this. And you do them because they're literally written out right in front of your face. This is why thoughts and writing stuff down is so crucially important. Do this with your time and spend your thinking wisely. Literally. You can never say that enough, because your thinking determines your life, as I just said. Whatever you think, be very, very careful with how you think. It will determine your life. That's the video for today. Like the video, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and we'll see you in the next video.